everybody, Anali here, and we are starting our 6th episode of our Desiderata Valley Let's Play with the Una family. And we actually met Natasha Una in the last episode with Mr. John Mole. So let's go ahead and get to know her a little bit better. And as you can see, something kind of strange about Natasha is that she actually has the grilled cheese aspiration, which is something that you can normally only get using cheats, or if you have the Renew Senso Orb and you use it with a bad level of aspiration, it can sometimes give you this aspiration. Now, the one thing about Sims with a grilled cheese aspiration is that they actually tend to get kind of boring to play. So we may at some point give her a different aspiration. We'll see. We're gonna try and give her a chance to just be herself with her grilled cheese aspiration. Eventually we might go ahead and try and add a secondary aspiration, see if that might help a little bit. But overall we're just gonna kind of experiment around and see what works best. Natasha is beginning to realize that there is more to life than crafting and the delightful aroma of grilled cheese, even though her cousin, Louis, doesn't approve. Could her mysterious neighbor, Mr. Mole, help her find what she is missing? Okay, so she wants to be friends with Mr. Mole, and we actually made friends in the last episode. So she is a Sagittarius. She's very sloppy, very outgoing, very lazy, decently playful, and pretty nice. Her one true hobby is arts and crafts, so again, it actually lines up with what it's supposed to be. Her turn-ons are creative and lycanthropy, and her turn-off is zombieism. We might change the lycanthropy, maybe, possibly, we'll see. I just don't know that that's going to fit in nicely anywhere. So she is unemployed, and from what I can tell, essentially, it's kind of set up for her to be making her living by creating things. So she can make plates and sell those. I know some people will open an at-home business for her to sell her stuff, and I think that that might actually be a really fun option. So why don't we come over here? And if I can remember how, start a home business. There we go. Why don't we go ahead and just open a home business for her? Would you like to start a home business with Natasha? Yes. All right, perfect. So in order to run a home business, we are going to need an open and closed sign. If we can manage to get one somewhere. Let's get rid of that. Oops. And put that there. And then she is also going to need a counter with a checkout register. Trying to think. Let's see. We don't want to spend all of her money necessarily. Let's go. And then of course we will need a register. There we go. And she doesn't have a whole lot of money. She's not bad off though, so maybe we'll grab like a set of shelves just to start. Okay, so we'll call that good. And of course, as she progresses in her business, then we will go ahead and build her own little shop on the lot. Or we could also purchase a community lot. However, we would be starting our business rank over if we do that. So I'm not entirely keen on that. We'll just have to kind of wait and see. And the plates can only be sold if they're hung up, which she does not have a whole lot of space to do that. We're gonna get rid of this bench, or can we just move it maybe? There we go. We'll just set it over here. There we go. Alrighty, so we will go ahead and put those up for sale. Let's see, what else do we have? This is a drooping vase and a decanter. Let's see if I can figure out. Of course I can't. I cannot for the life of me remember how to put those on the bottom shelf, unless you have to have the top shelf full. Not quite sure. But we'll go ahead and stick several of these out here. Yeah, because I don't want that to be like blocking the other ones either. I'll have to figure that out at some point. We'll get there. It has been so long since I have done any kind of like home business. Is this one that she made? I don't think so. Alright, is there anything else? I don't think there is. Alright, and let's see. We want to just go ahead and go with average for everything. Let's click on these plates. And then we can put the walls back down. And we will go ahead and put those up for sale. Alright, and she could use the bathroom really quickly. And that's the other thing. So this household is a little bit different, and I'm pretty certain that it has to do with her kind of being an artist, kind of doing her own thing. This household actually starts at 3 in the morning instead of at a normal hour, so to speak. Oh goodness. Well, I guess I did not realize that the business was actually going to be open when I first put the sign up, but that's okay. So why don't we come out here and just let's see if we can do a basic sell here. And what about him? Maybe do a sale, basic sale there. Oh, she bought it. Perfect. Oh, and both of them have also made a purchase. I don't think, oh, actually, nope, hang on. We are going to ring up this customer because she definitely isn't going to have the talent badge for being a cashier, so it's going to take forever. So as soon as we see a customer over here, we want to make sure and get right on top of that. Otherwise, we might end up with too long of a line and people getting frustrated, and we do not want that. Alright, we got our first simoleon from our home business. Oh, and she has actually now purchased 2 items. Oh, never mind. She's going to check out now. Oh, or I guess not. Thought she was headed over here. Go ahead and basic sell here. See if we can build up some of that. There we go. She seems close over here. There we go. Alright, we're gonna ring this customer up. Oh my goodness, we are not very good at this. But that's okay. We are going to hopefully get everybody checked out. There we go. And then we are going to close our business because we only have one little vase left. Oh my goodness. So that was actually pretty decent for our first business day. Alright, perfect. So now our business is closed. There we go. Now she can come in here and resume with these grilled cheeses. Or she cannot for some odd reason. Maybe if we move it to a different counter? What on earth is going on here? Okay, so we're just gonna clean that up. And we're gonna make some new ones because for whatever reason, it does not want me to use those. Alright, just making ourselves some nice toasty grilled cheeses here. Come on over here and eat our favorite food. We might actually need 2 of them. Let's see what she's got in the way of cooking. She's got 4 cooking skill. So she's not terribly off as far as that goes. Oh yeah, so we won't need to. She has got much better cooking skill than like all of the other houses we've been in. Okay, so we're gonna put those away. And why don't we have her maybe play some piano, bring up that fun. Oh, and there is the computer from Mr. Humble. She is actually really good at the piano. Brilliant, quite frankly. Let's see. Okay, so she is maxed out in creativity, that's why. Go ahead and just get her fun up a little bit. Alrighty. Now we'll have her go use the restroom and maybe hop in the shower. And she's kind of low on social, so why don't we call our friend? And let's see whom else. So she is friends with Lewis, who is actually her cousin. And of course, Victor and Elizabeth, she's friends with. And then John Mole, and it looks like that's everybody. She actually doesn't know very many Sims. Okay. Alrighty, let's go ahead and call and have a chat with Mr. John Mole. We're just gonna chat on the phone. Let's see. Oh yeah, her lifetime relationship with him is much lower than his is with her. Okay, that explains why she wouldn't hug him and why I could not get them to be best friends. That is a vastly different number. I think his is up in the 70s and hers is all the way down in the 30s. Okay. Interesting. That is one cool thing about The Sims 2 that I specifically like, is that you can have a one-sided relationship. You can have somebody who is friends with somebody and that other Sim is not friends with them. You can have somebody that is in love and somebody that is not in love. I think it's a really neat dynamic to have. Okay. Well, let's see. It did go up a little bit, not much. I'm wondering why she seems to be struggling to make long-term friends here. She's really outgoing. Interesting. Okay. Well, that's fine. Let's go ahead and make a plate. Let's do the white plate. There we go. Just gonna mold that plate. Get it all nice and pretty looking. At this point, oh, there we go. It now looks like a plate. I was gonna say, it doesn't look like a plate yet, but it kind of does now. Seems like it just kind of poofs into existence to being a plate. But that's okay. Let's maybe make a red plate. And I'm not sure how we go about making a vase because it's not giving me the options, but obviously it can be done. So maybe she just needs more enthusiasm in her hobby in order to make something like that. So let's just keep going. Let's see, what other color? Ooh, this one looks pretty. Why don't we go ahead and make one of those? Oh no, Elizabeth Asper is no longer a family friend. Oh, we'll have to call her next time we need some social. I mean, she doesn't have a job, so she doesn't necessarily need to have friendships, but may as well maintain the ones that she has. It seems like it'd be kind of a waste not to. Oh no! Well, that one didn't turn out, did it? That's okay. We'll go ahead and just set that one there. Let's try again. We'll go ahead and try the same one again. Let's see. There we go. Hopefully it'll turn out better this time. Oh no! I wonder if we just cannot... if we're not able to make that specific pattern yet. Maybe we're not good enough. Oops. I accidentally clicked a button. There we go. Let's try this blue one. Maybe that'll work. Maybe it's just that one pattern we just don't have the ability to make. Let's see. We'll be able to see if she is able to finish this one up. Oh no, her comfort is way too low. Okay, since her comfort is low, why don't we go ahead and have her take a bubble bath because her hygiene is also quite low. And then we'll have her get some leftovers, eat a grilled cheese. That will always cheer her up, being a grilled cheese sim. And actually, I wonder if I can. So, let's see. Is there somewhere? No, not really. Can I put these? Okay, I can put these in there. So let's go ahead and put the stuff that we are making to sell in her inventory. This one we'll just get rid of. Because it wouldn't be fair to sell something that is not of good quality. But these turned out okay, so we'll go ahead and put those in her inventory, and then once we have enough to restock all of our shelves, then we'll go ahead and put them out. There we go, just have something to eat. I know that you're tired, but you need to eat. Come on, grab some food. What is going on? Is she, where is it going? Oops. Wrong button there. She is taking them out, and they are not... Oh, Lord. What kind of glitch is this? Okay, alright, we'll have to figure that out later, because I am not sure what the heck is going on there. She's pulling the grilled cheese out, and they are just disappearing before she can eat them, which is not very helpful. Oh, great. Okay. And because we sat and battled with the fridge grilled cheese glitch, we do not have the ability to sit down and eat because we are going to fall asleep in our plate. So let's go ahead and get her off to bed. And then when she wakes up, we will go ahead and have her come use the bathroom. And she actually seems like she's got a really good bed, so that should be a good way to bring her comfort up after a long day of making plates. We'll go ahead and have her make a grilled cheese sandwich again, because I have no idea what's happening with the ones in the fridge, and I'm not going to mess with it right this minute. There we go. You know, she's got such cute little pajamas. Oh my goodness, the flies. Alright, we'll get rid of that as soon as she's got something to eat, because the food in the fridge apparently just vanishes. Alright, make a nice little grilled cheese here. Oh, I guess we need to clean the plate up out here as well. Oh, and she is sloppy enough that she can lick the dirty plate. So we may have to hire a maid for her, because I'm not gonna be having my sim lick dirty plates. Ugh, it's so gross. So gross. Okay. Oh, Lord. Yeah. She definitely is lacking in table manners as well because of her sloppiness. But that's okay. She seems like a perfectly nice sim otherwise, and I think I'm gonna have to make her pick up each plate. Yeah. Alright, so why don't we go ahead and try and resume making that plate, and we will see if... Okay, so that one works just fine. So maybe it is just that we don't have enough experience to make that one. Why don't you go ahead and make another one? How about a green one? And then she's going to need a shower, and she is going to need some social. So we'll go ahead and call Elizabeth, since we lost her friendship. And that's never any good. You don't want to lose friends. Okay, so yeah, the green one works. Oh, geez. That is not what I meant to do. Put that back. Ah! Are you kidding me? I am having so many issues here. Okay, alright. We're gonna call that good. Let's make one more. I want to try and make this one again, because I want to know why we can't make it. It's like driving me crazy. Why can't we make the one kind of plate? It looks like I can make all of the other plates. Why can't I make that one? This is gonna drive me nuts. Almost as much as the fridge situation. Oh, we have finally learned to work in 3 dimensions. Okay. Okay, look. Oh, we can make the plate this time. It said that we'd gotten better, so we should be able to make other things now. Let's see, what else can we make? We can make a tea set and a vase. Oh, yay. And she's going to take a shower. Oh, well, I guess she was already going to do that anyway. And then once she is showered, I'm going to have her call up Elizabeth for a little chat so that we can be friends again. and so that we can have some social, because our social is quite low. Let's see. Oh, look at that. They're friends already. Yay. Okay, so now we have other things that we have figured out how to make. So we have new options, more options, lots of more things to do to make and sell. Alrighty. Oh, we need to work on our sewing too. I kind of forgot that that was also an option for arts and crafts. We could also paint some pictures and attempt to sell those. It just kind of depends on where we want to go with that. If we want to stick to like sewing and pottery, if we want to add paintings, we'll just have to kind of go with the flow and see what happens. All right. Well, we have now finished our last remaining day of summer, and we have started the fall season. So I think this is a great place to call it good. And thank you to anybody who has been watching, and I hope to see everybody in the next episode. And if you want to see more of my content, please feel free to like and subscribe.